You really only needed 3 as long as there was one behind the plate watching Kevin Millwood. Strikes out Garcia. Strikes out Collier.
He just had the high heat working. Look at that fastball just explode. When you got that kind of
Then you still have Millwood.
Well, he didn't miss much. So he was still bringing it. This is a sign of a power pitcher. In the 7th inning, he's still able to reach back and let it go. Look at this here. Nasty breaking ball. We saw the exploding fastball, but that's the breaking ball I was speaking about earlier. It just set up by the fastball. The thing that's going to be great about Millwood is he's on a staff with some pitchers who know how to pitch, and I know he's...
The Astros in a friendly confines matinee. First pitch hits home plate umpire Jerry Mules in the head, but this is not what my English teacher would call a harbinger, because Wood was under control thereafter. Biggio swinging. Next batter Derek Bell swinging. Third batter Jeff Bagwell looking. The Killer Bees down in strikes in order in the first. Second inning, more of the same. Jack Howell, high heat. Next batter Moises Alou swinging. 5 strikeouts. We've got a K corner in the upper left-hand portion of your screen. Top of the third, Ricky Gutierrez gets Wood on Wood finally, and also gets a little leather. Kevin Ory's glove into left field. This was ruled a hit. Could go either way. A significant ruling because Wood was unhittable. Next batter, Brad Ausmus swinging. Top of the 4th, Bagwell looking. Next batter, Howell looking. 8 strikeouts through 4 for Wood. Top of the 5th, Moises Alou looking. Dave Clark looking. Ricky Gutierrez looking. Shane Reynolds looking. Somebody take your bat off the shoulder. All right, Bagwell's going to take his hacks. 13 strikeouts. Howell, he's gone. Alou, check your swing. Yeah, Terry Tate says that's 15 strikeouts. Top of the 8th, Dave Clark, 16. Ricky Gutierrez, number 17. Then Brett Ausmus, that's a new Cubs record. 18 strikeouts for Kerry Wood. Top of the 9th, Wood needs to strike out the side to break the Major League record of 20 set by Roger Clemens, a fellow Texan. And Wood gets pinch hitter Bill Spires leading off the inning. Swinging. That's number 19. Craig Biggio grounds out, so Wood can only tie the record. And he's looking for the record against Derek Bell, looking for number 20. And oh my goodness, that pitch broke a foot. Last pitch of the game. 20 strikeouts ties Roger Clemens' Major League record.
They call him Ishmael Valdez getting Turner Ward on the check swing. Ward 0 for 3. Top of the 2nd, Jose Guillen grounding to 3rd for the easy 5-3 putout. Guillen going 0 for 3. Top of the 4th, Valdez with total command of the strike zone. Tony Womack hot looking on the fastball. Top of the 7th, Womack back up at the plate, tries to bunt here, but Valdez pounces off the mound. And the perfect game intact through 7. Top of the 8th, none out. Valdez still perfect, but Kevin Young breaks up the perfect game and the no-hitter. Valdez not happy about losing his shot at history. Top of the 9th, still in control. Doug Strange on the curveball. Valdez with one of his 8 Ks right there. 2 outs, Womack up again. He went 0 for 4 on the evening, and Ishmael Valdez finishes with a 1-hitter.
Yo, dude, Buzz cutting out at the Kingdom. First batter he faced, he rocks. Otis Nixon to sleep on 3 pitches. Big unit looking to reclaim the strikeout lead that Kurt Schilling took over on Wednesday. No score. 2nd, Johnson still cruising, but defensive help. 2nd time this week, Ken Griffey Jr. got his back to the plate over the shoulder, a la Willie Mays freak on. That's why the kids won 8 straight gold gloves. No score in the 4th after walking 2 consecutive batters. Marty Cordova at the plate with runners on 2nd and 3rd. He went down. Ron Kuma went down. Johnson got his 5th catch, but hey, he's hitting 400. Big unit taking Alex Ochoa to school. Just call him bus driver because he was taking everybody to school. Steinbach went down. Johnson, 6th double-digit strikeout game in a row. In the 6th, Tom Kelly and the Twins have something brewing. Runners at the corners after 2 walks. Johnson gets Paul Mahler to ground, and Joey Cora flips to A-Rod to turn to 4-6-3 double play. Bottom 7, Johnson still with a no-hitter. He gets Alex Ochoa to ground to 2nd. You know, Ken Griffey Jr. said it was kind of boring out there in center field. Nothing going on. And then former Mariner Brent Gates, who was just 2 for 23 lifetime against Johnson, breaks up the no-hitter. The Mariner crowd, Randy, you the man. All right, so he had a 1-hitter. Cordova grounded to A-Rod, final out of the game. Big unit, Randy Johnson, unreal. His 3rd 1-hitter of his career.
Top 2 in game 1. Kevin Brown and Jeremy Burnitz. Watch the hustle by Brown to get over to first for the out.
And that is your National League's best defensive team. Then Brown with the bases loaded. Wally Joyner and Ruben Rivera score, so the pitcher provides a 2-0 lead for himself. Same score, Brewers hitless so far. Jeff Jenkins, strike 3. No-hitter through 5 in the 6th against Bobby Hughes.
His fastball was just moving everywhere. Then he rotates it on the outside corner and then comes back to Mark Newfield with his slider. There's no chance.
He had no hits through 6. In the 7th, still intact, Burnitz. And there's your hit. Finally breaks it up with a single up the middle. Remember, Brown did have a no-hitter in his career. The no-hitter lasts for 6 2/3 as a Marlin to beat the Giants. Here he paints the outside corner, double digits and strikeouts.
For Toronto, he was perfect through 4, but then Tony Clark hits this one that Felipe Crespo can't hang on to. Score that E4 if you're scoring at home. Meanwhile, Joe Randa up and down, bottom 6. A no-hitter still into what Halladay could do. Jason Wood strikes opposed. That ends the 7th. Halladay would walk no one. He never went to 3 balls on anyone. He'd get through the 8th, and it's Gabe Kapler. Not to be confused with Gabe Kaplan of Welcome Back Kotter and Fast Break fame. That's the 1st out of the 9th. Next batter, Paul Bacco, pinch hitting a chopper. Here comes Felipe Crespo. Hangs on to this one. Dave Steve, who's been there before, knows his teammate is 1 out away from a no-hitter. Bobby Higginson pinch hitting, and extremely well. Bobby Higginson has just left the building with 2 outs in the 9th. Halladay would need only 1 more pitch to complete the 1-hitter, and so your final score 2-1 and Halladay's first major league win.
Ribs, he took quite a lick. Smoltz wrapped up a career-best 1-hitter. His 14th career shutout. 3-0 Braves was the final.
Sox chances. Pedro was on the hill, and he was cruising, playing groundskeeper.
Mowing down New York. Bernie Williams, that's a curve, and you're done one of your 2Ks. Ricky Leday, 3 times I got you. Tino Martinez, heater, no shot. Struck out once. Chili Davis, homered earlier, frozen here. He struck out twice. Paul O'Neill now against Pedro. I'm sorry this isn't your lucky day. Darryl Strawberry pinch hitting. Pitch this. He struck out once. Chuck Knobloch comes up in the 9th as the only Yankee not to strike out. Scratch that. 17 Ks and a 1-hitter for Pedro.
And Dodgers now. Mark Rudzelanek facing Javier Vasquez. Line drive there. Oh, Jose Vidro, great diving play. Bottom of the 9th, 3-0 Spos. Vasquez going for the complete game, facing Todd Hollinsworth in style. A 1-hitter. Expos take it 3-0. Javier Vasquez there, first 1-hitter of his career. Out dueling.
Said later, I don't need to cheat to win games. Top 2, 1-zip. Ken Caminetti. Solo homer, his 2nd of the series, 7th career postseason homer. 4 of them the last 2 years against the Braves. We're tied at 1. Top 3, same score. Craig Biggio smokes one up the middle, but Kevin Millwood, that's tight, yo. Looking like his battery mate, 9-time Gold Glove winner Greg Maddux. Top 4, still tied at 1. Millwood tells Bagwell, you ain't got to go home, kid, but you got to get up out of here. Batter sitting just 202 against Millwood this year. Best in the bigs. Carl Everett found out as well. Braves, top 9 Millwood was banging. He'd say later everything was working. My fastball was good. Curveball was good. Slider was good. A 1-hitter. Millwood faced only 2 batters over the minimum. Braves win at 5-1. Kevin Millwood's 1-hitter, the first postseason complete game.